Thinking about living in downtown Tampa in 2025? Well, imagine waterfront views, a walkable city life, and endless entertainment. But the real question is it the right fit for you? Well, in this video, I'll give you the top reasons why you'd love downtown Tampa, and by the end of this video, you'll discover the activities you can do here, how convenient it is to live here, the job opportunities available to you, and what the real estate options are. So make sure you stick around to the end so you can discover all that downtown Tampa has to offer. If we've never met before, my name is Juan, Alcalá, and I create videos all about what it's really like to live, work, and play in Tampa Bay. As a local realtor and a team leader with the True Living Group, I've helped over 100 families relocate here, and I can tell you, Tampa might just be the best decision you'll ever make. My wife Kate and I, along with our 3 kids, moved here to the greater Tampa Bay area over 6 years ago, and it's been one of the best decisions we've ever made. Now, I know moving is a huge decision, and you'll probably have a lot of questions. So let's dive into why you're gonna love downtown Tampa. Downtown Tampa enjoys year-round warm weather along with over 260 days of sunshine, making it an ideal location for an outdoor or an urban enthusiast. Our winters are extremely mild with average temperatures in the 70s. It can get a little bit cool. We had a brief cold stint here that lasted about 10 days. We got our participation trophy for winter because we did dip into the high 30s at night a couple times. But you know, we're in the middle of February and we're back into the 80s and loving it right now. And I think you will too, especially if you're coming from an area that has, you know, freezing temperatures, snow, or just hardly any sunshine to speak of. Now, you do need to be aware that our summers can get very hot, and for some people, I would consider it oppressive. Others who are sun worshipers and really enjoy the warm temperatures, and there are those people out there, myself included, it's a great place to live. But it doesn't come without its challenges, which you guys are probably aware of. You know, last year we had a few hurricanes, you know, both Helene and Milton do a lot of damage in the Tampa Bay area. You know, downtown Tampa wasn't nearly as affected as the coastline, so it's something to be aware of. There are a lot of great buildings here, high rises that are really built for this kind of weather. But the one thing that I absolutely love when it comes to living here in the Tampa Bay area, and I say it all the time, is you do not have to shovel sunshine. The second reason people really love living downtown is the year-round activities that you have access to between the Tampa River Walk and then Bayshore Boulevard, which isn't directly downtown, but it is the longest stretch of continuous unbroken sidewalk in the United States, which is just southeast of downtown in that Hyde Park, Bayshore beautiful area, which is awesome. Curtis Hickson Park, which we love to go down to for the tree lighting. You've got the Winter Village that's going on down there, and it's one of those scenic, if not iconic views with the University of Tampa right behind it and the minarets hanging out there. It's really cool. The cultural scene thrives with venues like the Straz Center. You know, if you're into plays or things like that, you're gonna love it there, and it's right on the Riverwalk. You get the Tampa Museum of Art and the Florida Aquarium right down in Channelside there, which is really cool because you can go down and see the cruise ships taking off too right at Sparkman's Wharf. Water sports like kayaking and paddleboarding on Hillsborough River are some of the local favorites. We do the boat parade annually during Christmas. It's awesome. It's just a great time to hang out there. I love taking the family down to the Riverwalk and checking out the boat parade. Great time to be downtown with all of the you know, the holiday cheer and the summer events and the spring events. We're about to come up on St. Patrick's Day, where we, you know, dye the river green here in Tampa. And we just came out of Gasparilla, which is literally like a month-long party. So there's a lot to love about all the activities and things you can plug into in downtown Tampa. Another reason people love living in downtown Tampa is because of its walkability and the convenience you have just to basically get anywhere. You do have the streetcar, so you can use that. There's Uber and Lyft. There's bikes all over the place. I see people riding one wheels. I see people riding bicycles, a lot of running and walking going on, and our streets are very pedestrian friendly. The city is clean, which is awesome. You know, there are plenty of grocery store options if you're living downtown, whether you're in Midtown or in Channelside or wherever you're gonna plan on living. Even down by Amway Arena and the Convention Center, there's just a whole bit, I mean, there's shops and restaurants and boutiques and everything that you need pretty much within walking distance. It's a great time. Kate and I love to grab a hotel and stay downtown and go walk to dinner and go walk to the park and go on the Riverwalk. There's just a lot of things you can plug into. And just south of the convention center, you can walk over to Bayshore Boulevard and hang out on the bay like we were talking about there before. There are public transportation options, like there are buses, and it does make the commuting a little bit easier. But again, if you're gonna take advantage of the surrounding areas, if you're planning on going to the beach quite often or things like that, you might wanna consider owning a car. But if you are gonna be able to work from downtown and you really don't have to leave, honestly guys, you could get away with not having an automobile. It definitely would work. So whether you wanna grab a coffee, go shopping, or hit the gym, you can do it all by foot here in downtown Tampa. A great reason why people love living in downtown Tampa is its proximity to the beaches. Now, depending on which beach is your favorite, whether that's St. Pete Beach, Clearwater Beach, or you like heading over to Caladesi Island, you're gonna be anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour with traffic. In the heat of season, meaning when all the tourists come down, Clearwater gets very, very busy. It can definitely take longer to get there, but on average, you're gonna be somewhere in that 40 to an hour range of drive time from downtown Tampa. It gives you easy access to the beautiful beaches, which makes weekend getaways pretty awesome. I know a lot of people who live in downtown Tampa, they'll grab an Airbnb on the beach and kind of do that during season. They love that, but again, avoiding spring break may be a better option for you, or you got to know where those little bit quieter beach areas are, which I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to gatekeep. You got to call me directly to find those out. But the thing that makes Tampa very unique is you've got this great mix of urban, suburban, and bay. Obviously, downtown Tampa is very urban. However, all you got to do is cross over the little bridge there to get to Hyde Park Village, and now you've got this great mix of suburban, and you can go to downtown St. Pete from there, go to the pier. There's a lot of things to do within 20 or 30 minutes of downtown Tampa if you want to get out of the city itself. Tampa just really kind of adds up to city life meets island vibes. What's not to love about it? Another question that I get often when it comes to living in downtown Tampa is, what is the job market like? Is it good here? Will I find a job? And that's a great question. Downtown Tampa has attracted a lot of young working professionals. As a matter of fact, Tampa's a very young city. Most people don't know that Tampa's right around 36 years of age on average. That's a very young city. And we have major industries like healthcare, finance, and technology. The big one we've been seeing a push for is cybersecurity. We've got companies like ReliaQuest here in Tampa that have been growing like crazy. But when I get on Zoom calls with people who are considering moving to the area, they're typically in one of these three industries. They're either in healthcare, finance, or technology. Overall, we do have a lot of education professionals that are moving here too. But the healthcare, finance, and tech, man, like they never have a problem finding a job currently at the time of this recording. So it's been very interesting to watch this shift go from service-based industries for years and years and years to now really driving some of the best industries we have to offer. Tampa's home to major financial institutions, healthcare networks, and growing tech startups. Again, JP Morgan Chase, you've got Raymond James. There's a whole bunch. And we're also very well known for military. We've got MacDill Air Force down in South Tampa there, and a lot of defense contractors in the area. Too many to mention, but places like Raytheon and Lockheed Martin, Honeywell, just to name a few. There's way more than that, but that seems to be a lot of our clients who are relocating to the area, what they're working in. And the city's economic growth continues to provide opportunities for professionals in various fields. So do some diligence, do your homework, and if you're looking for career growth, Tampa is on the rise. So I would definitely consider taking a look. And last year, Tampa ranked in the top 4 of cities with the best job opportunities behind areas like Raleigh and Salt Lake City, which are all booming as well. And I hope you're getting value out of this video. If you or anyone you know is considering moving to downtown Tampa, please feel free to share this with them. And also don't hesitate to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well. That way you can be notified every time we make a video just like this.
One of the things I love to do is come down to Sparkman Wharf during lunchtime and just hang out. Today's one of those beautiful Florida days. It's 80 degrees, no humidity, sun is shining. And you can find some great food down here, so it's a great place to come, hang out, do the thing. So today I opted for these delicious fish and chips. I'm excited for it. Picked them up over at Sigmajig. I love this place. Got boats coming in over here, all the high rises. All right, y'all, so I'm not gonna lie. I finished all those fish before I ever shared it with you. They were delicious, and the fries are great too. This is a I think it's a curry-based tartar sauce. Never had it before. It was surprisingly good. I just wouldn't get it again on purpose. The tartar sauce, that is. Everything else was amazing.
Another thing that Tampa is becoming known for is its up-and-coming food scene. Downtown Tampa's restaurant scene offers everything from seafood to Cuban cuisine to Michelin-starred dining, which is a really exciting thing. I'm gonna go on an entire eating tour this summer and take you guys with me. I can't wait to show you all of my favorite restaurants down there. But we've got local favorites including Koya, which is Japanese, Lilac, which is French, and Rocco, which is an Italian restaurant. Awesome dining. I mean, dude, these are some great experiences. Meat Market in Hyde Park is a favorite of mine. Of course, you got Burns Steakhouse. There are too many to mention. We could go on forever, you know, but you've got everything from fine dining to casual. There's something for every food lover, you know, great coffee shops. There's an awesome Thai restaurant that we ate when we went down there for family photos. We did family photos 2 years ago down at Curtis Hickson Park, and it was an excellent experience. And then we had Thai food, and I don't remember where it was, but it was right next to the Tampa Theater. And it was just an awesome meal. My wife loves Thai food, and I can't say that I hate it either. So if you're a foodie, you will never run out of places to try here in Tampa. And if you're into sports, you are gonna love it here. Tampa's a huge sports city. Tampa is home to 3 major professional teams, including the Buccaneers, the Lightning, which have a huge fan base, and the Rays, of course, for MLB. You've got Amalie Arena downtown Tampa, which is home to the Lightning and hosts concerts and all kinds of other events. That place is always lit up. I love going to Buck Stadium too. We just went and saw the ReliaQuest Bowl with University of Michigan and Alabama, and you know, it's one of those really cool venues where you've got the stadium and there's neighborhoods that surround it. So we parked right in a neighborhood. You know, this really nice lady, you know, helped us pull up in her driveway, and you know, we paid a very fair price, and then we just walked a couple blocks to the stadium. I love stuff like that. And then you've got Steinbrenner Stadium, which is right across the street from Raymond James Stadium there, where the Yankees play spring training. If you're a baseball fan, I mean, there's a lot to plug into. You can go over to Clearwater and see the Phillies play in spring training. You can go to Dunedin and watch the Blue Jays spring training. We're not gonna have the benefit of seeing the Rays play in St. Pete this year because the stadium was damaged from Hurricane Milton. We don't know where they're gonna end up yet. We're still working on that. But if you love sports, you are gonna feel right at home here in downtown Tampa. Now, I gotta tell you, our access to the airport from downtown Tampa is phenomenal. You're talking anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes drive time. It's a really easy in and out. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Tampa International Airport is a gem. It's been voted one of the best airports in America for 2 years in a row. It is so easy to get in and out of that place. I mean, I shared with you guys, I live near the beach. I usually allocate 50 minutes to drive to the airport. I can park my car in the hub, take the tram, be at the gate, get a coffee, sit down and answer emails in about an hour. I mean, it is so easy to get in and out of. It's clean, and it's just a really easy drive. And when you're downtown, it's even easier. My friends love to fly in. They'll stay downtown. They'll grab an Uber. It's 10 to 15 minutes, like I said, depending on what's going on with traffic. And it's consistently rated one of the best airports in America. So whether you travel for work or for leisure, flying in and out of TPA is an absolute breeze. All right, now we spoke a ton about the type of lifestyle that you can find when you're living in downtown Tampa. We haven't really talked about real estate yet. And one of the questions I get is, can I afford it? What type of housing will you find in downtown Tampa? And those are all great questions, so let's dig into that a little bit. The housing options are gonna range from high-rise condos to townhomes and lofts. The average condo price in downtown can range anywhere from $195,000 all the way up to $1.5 million, and that's in the last 30 days. And over the last 30 days, the average sales price for a condominium in downtown Tampa was $733,000. That was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,500 square foot home. But they do range from as low as $195,000 to about $1.5 million. Again, that's over the last 30 days. We can definitely pay more, and you can maybe be able to find something a little bit cheaper, but it's gonna be a hot wreck, so just keep that in mind. Florida's lack of state income tax really helps make living here more affordable for people, but you do have to keep in mind that you're gonna have, you know, condo fees, HOA fees when you're living in high rises like that. So just keep that in mind. But there most likely is a home for every budget and lifestyle. And that really leads us to the future. What is the future growth of Tampa going to look like? That leads us to a lot of development that's taking place right now. The city is undergoing major revitalization projects right now, adding new infrastructure, green spaces, and waterfront locations, which is pretty dope. Downtown is becoming even more pedestrian friendly with expanded transit options on the horizon, so keep an eye out for those. The tech industry is growing like crazy, like I mentioned before, bringing in more businesses and job opportunities. I'm gonna get into some of these really cool projects we have going on, like Gasworks and other, Channel Side. There's a whole bunch of things taking place right now in downtown Tampa, and I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop of that. Tampa's got a very bright future, and now is a perfect time to get in if that's the type of lifestyle that you are interested in. So whatever your lifestyle preferences are, downtown Tampa has something for you. If you're thinking of making the move and need help, set up a call with me and my team. All of my contact information is listed in the description down below, including a link to my calendar so you can set up a time that's most convenient for you. Be happy to jump on Zoom, get you started with the process. And be sure to check out our other videos to learn more about living in downtown Tampa or Tampa Bay. YouTube's gonna put up 2 right here that you're absolutely gonna love. And until next time, go out and live that Tampa life.